I wanted to say rest in peace to Brianna Ghey. Two teenagers found guilty of a murder. I don't know if it was a boy and a woman, which it could have been the boy, but she was a 16-year-old girl, and you know, people want to have a life out there and enjoy their life and get on with their life and make something of themselves. And because some person had a crazy mind in their brain, and some person wanted to ruin somebody else's day. It says warning very disturbing, which it is. There was the last time they actually saw her walking back from her home. I think her mum texted her on the bus and said, "You're on the bus." She said, "Oh, good." And the lady, the other girl, said she was scared on the bus. I mean, why do people have to feel scared? Men or women, children, teenagers, and kids. Kids that shouldn't have to feel scared of going outside and enjoying what life is. Will these people get locked up for life? Will they get put in a mental hospital? I don't know. But we're going to be showing you the story of it. It's on Sky News. It's very heartbreaking. And her friends and family are going to be broken and breaking again. They'll never be the same people that they were, of losing their daughter and their friend, or their best friend. I thought I'd make a video on this. It's very sickening and disgusting. So I'm going to be showing you the video, if you've not seen it yet.
When Brianna Ghey left home on February the 11th, it was to be for the last time. An anxious teenager who rarely went out alone, she messaged her mum that day, "I'm on the bus by myself. I'm scared," she wrote. Her mum replied, "That's well good." She was proud of her, she said. That last message, though, the last Brianna's mum, Esther, ever sent her, it seems she never read. Because there were other plans that day, the plans to kill Brianna, spelled out in this handwritten note found crumpled on a bedroom floor, with a smiley face and a heart in the top corner, the date and the victim, and the details of how she'd be killed. It laid out how she'd be led to Linear Park in Culcheth in Warrington, and what would happen when they got there. It was, the prosecution said, exactly what ultimately did happen.
On that Saturday afternoon, a couple were walking on this path when they saw two people bending over, they said, as if tending a dog. As they got closer, they realised it was, in fact, the bloody body of a young woman, face down in the mud. It was Brianna Ghey.
Brianna died as the result of a sustained and violent assault, stabbed 28 times. She was pronounced dead in that park. The court saw messages between her two killers in the weeks before, in which they discussed killing other children as well. They initially planned to kill Brianna 2 weeks earlier, when the girl messaged the boy to say she's agreed to come to Culcheth tomorrow. The boy replied, "So I bring my knife?" The girl said yes. "Is it definitely sharp enough, by the way?" The girl then sent a message to the boy saying, "Meet me at the wooden posts in Linear at 12. We'll go over plan again, and I'll show you where I'm killing her." And then we both walk to the library to meet her. And grab on to Brianna, slit her throat. When she starts to fall, stab her in the back. Then pass me the knife. I want to stab her at least once, even if she's dead, just 'cause it's fun, lol. The boy then said, "Let's have 2 words, one for getting the knife ready, and another to stab." The girl replied, "For get knife ready, I'll look at you and cough, and to stab, I'll say gay." After Brianna's death, the girl posted this tribute, calling her an amazing friend. In fact, the court heard she and the boy were preoccupied with violence, torture, and death.
That thirst for kill from two 15-year-olds, that was really disturbing. We still do not know to this day why they've done it, what sort of led them to want to do it. Obviously now they've played on the fact that they thought it was fantasy, but when you read those messages, it was quite clear that was a plan, that wasn't a fantasy.
Brianna was 16 when she died. The court heard that although she was born male, she was living, dressing, and referring to herself as female. The girl who killed Brianna was fascinated by her. The boy referred to her as it.
The loss of her young life.
In the days that followed Brianna's death, dozens of vigils were held across the country in her memory. A teenager who thought she was just going to the park for the afternoon, but who instead met the most horrific of deaths. Greg Milam, Sky News.
This just keeps happening over and over again, guys and girls, and boys and girls. The same thing with different people. Now, some people would agree with it, some people wouldn't, but, you know, we all think differently. None of us are the same. And there's going to be a lot of shattered people for this. And probably retaliation. But anyway, if there's a place up there, all I want to say is rest in peace. And hope she's alright, which is probably another side. A man or a she. Whatever she's happy with. And some people say it's not the end. But that she'll meet her friends and family again. When they pass over, or cross over her husband. Rest in peace. And thank you for watching this video. And I'm sorry it's very saddening. We have this type of people in this world, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Only if we wish we could just change things. They seem to just target random people. Is it drugs? Is it drink? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for all joining me. See you next video. Peace. Take it easy.